And then he's joined by, Zakari is joined by a counterinsurgency expert, David Kilcullen, who said that the Mumbai attacks bore all the hallmarks of a, quote, clandestine operation or a covert operation style activity. So then Zakaria tried to get him to say that it was Pakistan, and he refuses to say it was Pakistan. So he's saying it was a clandestine operation, but he says it wasn't Pakistan. So some very interesting comments were made on this show yesterday evening.
Well, the host is also been a guest of Bilderberg, so he is one of the few media people allowed into there. And again, Russian TV, Chinese TV, British, German, Italian, Japanese, they're all running mainline TV shows saying it looks like 9/11 was an inside job and covering all the declassified examples of terrorism. These TV networks are addressing it properly. They're going, okay, look, these hundreds of other cases are admitted to have been staged terror attacks, from Gulf of Tonkin to Reichstag to all these other modern examples. And they have all these presidents and former intelligence chiefs from Italy and defense ministers in Germany on to say it. And so the public is waking up, and the official lie is imploding. The truth is exploding. And meanwhile, the enemy here in the United States, the people that have captured our country, the globalists, have a flotilla of 9/11 truth-bashing disinformation pieces coming out. I'm sorry, it's too late for you. Everybody knows you're terrorists now. So you've been defeated. Paul, this is a great positive thing, because now every time they have a false flag, very quickly it comes out it was staged.
That's right. And I mean, in Nazi Germany, when Hitler and Goering and his agents went and burned the Reichstag down, they weren't going to have Joseph Goebbels allow the media to report the truth about it, were they? So we don't expect the same to happen in modern-day America. What's scary about this Mumbai attack is the fact that as it was unfolding, it's being revealed today, somebody posing as the Indian Foreign Secretary called Pakistan and threatened to attack them, and it almost sparked a nuclear war right there and then. So who was that?
And that's why the U.S. aircraft carriers, before it even started, were rapidly moving into the area. Indian troops were moving into the area. That's another evidence of a staged event. Anything else, Paul?
No, that's it, I think.
Great job. Coming up, I'm going to do a blitz on the news front, and I'm going to play a clip from CNN with Fareed Zakari, the Bilderberg Trilateral Commission CFR minion, attacking the former head of Pakistani intelligence, a guy who worked with the United States in the attack against the Russians, I would add, that how dare you say 9/11's an inside job and the Bombay attacks. How dare you? There's mountains of evidence you're wrong without giving one scintilla. Sorry. The whole world knows now, and the American people are now learning, that our country has been hijacked by crooks. You're not going to carry out your murders and your crimes, New World Order, anymore in our names. And most people in the government don't want to be part of this. We're all sick of it. The citizens, the government, foreigners. So go ahead and try to start World War III between Pakistan and India. Cat's out of the bag on this. They're arresting all these intelligence people and army folks, officers involved in the attacks, giving them the cell phones, all of it. You're busted, okay? Once people are looking for false flags, once they know what to look for, you are going to blow it staging terror attacks. Nice try calling the ministers in Pakistan within minutes of it starting and saying that India was going to attack them. Nice try trying to start World War III. Somebody in the higher-up echelons has got to get the elite to back off. I mean, I know you got underground bases and you're ready for Armageddon and all, but you're endangering your own system. Stop. Know when to stop. Don't start World War III. Don't do it. There's no reason for this. But they need it to get their world government. So we will play that clip here in just one moment. Before I do that, I want to tell you about two of our fabulous sponsors. You know, there's a lot of imitators out there, but I'm telling you, if you're going to get storable foods, the place that I trust, the place where I've gotten my food for many years, the place that has the highest quality at the best prices is efoodsdirect.com, the J. Michael Stevens Group. And because they are the longest continually operating affordable foods company, they want to give you quality food, non-GMO food, clean, wholesome, high-quality food, because they are the name of quality. efoodsdirect.com, the letter efoodsdirect.com. You'll never have to stand in a bread line if you have your own bread, folks. Call, get a free brochure, get an audio CD. Go to efoodsdirect.com, watch the videos and materials they have for free up there about storable foods. Read about all the packages they have at efoodsdirect.com. If you forget that website later tonight, you're home, you're driving in the car right now, don't have a wreck. Just remember when you go to Infowars.com, don't have a wreck trying to write it down. When you go to Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, at the top of both the pages is links to efoodsdirect.com, the J. Michael Stevens Group. Wherever you're at the office or home or whatever, just got off the night shift, and you're not driving, you can write this number down, 800-409-5633, 800-409-5633. Call them, get a free brochure, but I wouldn't wait. I'd go ahead and talk to them about the different packages they have and order today. 800-409-5633, 800-409-5633, or efoodsdirect.com. And another fabulous sponsor, EcoloBlue.com, ECOLO Blue.com, atmospheric water generator for the home, pays for itself within 1 year if you buy your water from the store. Pure, clean water without the fluoride, ultimate water from the humidity in the air. Know exactly what you're drinking. Machine produces 28 liters of water in 24 hours or 7.5 gallons. Low operating costs. On average, it costs about 12 cents a gallon. For the electricity, you can hook up the solar panel. The generated water is passed through 5 filters, including reverse osmosis and carbon. Simple to use, great tasting, pure H2O, exactly the way nature makes it. No chemicals, pollutants, or toxins. Neutral pH. Delivers both hot and chilled water at the touch of a button. 1 year warranty. A great alternative to expensive bottled water and water delivery services. Your own source of clean drinking water, low maintenance, and worry-free. Financing available. And then you can go to their website, EcoloBlue.com, and read about how the process works or look at all their fine line of products. They got a lot of stuff up there on the site. EcoloBlue.com. I will tell you, I got 2 of these machines, and they're great. But if you leave for a week, this is what I found with them, then you need to flush the water out that's in there. It's got UV light over it. But it's the best tasting water it is better than anything. Reverse osmosis, distilled, and I've tried it all. It just has an incredible taste. But I will add to listeners, you've got to keep it on, or it's got like a gallon container in it. Just empty that out if you're gone for a week, because it doesn't have the magical taste if you don't use it. So just letting you know, because I use it and love it. So again, here's the toll-free number to call them, 866-585-4044. 1-866-585-4044 or EcoloBlue.com. Okay, let's go ahead and play the clip. But I'm asking you, listeners, this story is important to get out ahead of the attempt to start World War III. It's clear we need a story by Kurt Nimmo or Steve Watson or Paul Watson or Aaron Dykes or somebody. We're going to get in the new office. I'm going to be able to, maybe, the economy's really falling apart, hire a few more writers and people. If you're interested in writing for us, kind of freelance or part-time, email Aaron at Infowars.com, because we want staff writers. But the funds are an issue. But it has people that really understand this stuff, and I see your writing and know that it's accurate and never speculation. Well, I mean, you understand. Or if you want to submit stories that are on your website to us, email Aaron at Infowars.com and let us know if you want us to post your stories, of course, with a link to your site. That is, of course, Aaron at Infowars.com. You can also go to Prison Planet and email Paul Watson. But we need a story about how they did try to start World War III. And that ties into the RAND Corporation a month ago in a document saying, made big foreign news in Japan and China and Germany, not in the United States or England, that RAND wanted to start World War III. That RAND Corporation said we need a huge war. I mean, folks, they're gearing up for total martial law here. Troops on the streets, all of this, that's because they know you're not going to like what's coming. And what did Obama say on Meet the Press yesterday? He said, you're not going to like what I'm going to do. It's going to be tough, but it's for your own good, and things are going to get really rough. Folks, when politicians start talking like that, look out. Let's go ahead and play this clip. Here's part of the exchange on CNN yesterday, and then I'll analyze and comment, critique it after we play it.
Now heard a great deal about the elusive ISI, the infamous Pakistani Inter-Services Intelligence Agency. There are some reports that there may be a connection between elements in the ISI and the Mumbai terrorists. Today I've had a rare chance to get an inside glimpse, an exclusive interview with General Hamid Gul, the former head of the ISI. Do you think we should be thinking of Al-Qaeda as a terrorist group? I know that there was a conference in January 2001 which you attended, at which you felt that bin Laden was better described as a religious warrior and should not actually be thought of as a terrorist.
No, we said unless the evidence is brought up out against him, then he is not a terrorist. It's wrong. And even 9/11's full evidence is still not emerged. It is still shrouded in mystery. And a lot of people have a lot of misgivings about that. And it's not only me. I think a lot of people in America would be thinking the same way.